So you want to be a dispatcher? Let's talk about it. A lot of y'all are out here watching TikTokers and also some of our fellow YouTubers, and they've turned trucking into, a pretty popular industry right now. And you're thinking you don't have a CDL, you don't know a lot about trucking, but you want to make some money. And you could do it by being a dispatcher, but know that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. So starting up being a dispatcher, you go to your Secretary of State website and you're going to register your LLC. Because when you show up for these carriers to get them to work with you, you want to look professional. So go get your LLC. After that, go get your EIN from www.irs.gov. And then that way you can make your business a legitimate business. After that, start creating you some business flyers and some business cards. That way when you're ready to go network and meet people and put your business out there, you're able to leave them with a stamp from your business, like a business card or whatever. Once you do that, you could purchase a load board subscription, or once you onboard a carrier, they could give you that login and that way you can use theirs. But I recommend purchasing your own. That way, before you even get a carrier, you can go over the load board and see what it pertains. You can get familiar with it. That way, it's easier to use once you have your first carrier. You also need to learn about important documents like rate cons, bill of lading, dispatcher carrier agreement, and a carrier agreement. Especially when you're working with a broker, they're going to send you a carrier agreement so they can onboard you guys to their brokerage so that you can get loads with them. Once you get that, it's time to start going to get some carriers. I do recommend going to get some type of dispatcher training, especially if you're new to the trucking industry. Also, if you're interested in being a freight broker, I recommend, if you don't know nothing about trucking, being a dispatcher first for at least 6 months to a year. That way you can get some sort of experience in the trucking industry. It's super easy getting into the trucking industry as a dispatcher. It doesn't require a lot. The startup costs are super low. You need a phone, internet, a computer, load board subscription, and then to register your business with your state that you choose to operate in. Start networking with some carriers and get your name out there. That way, when you're ready to operate and do business the right way, you'll have some carriers on your team and you could go out there and start getting loads for them. This is the beginning of the Let's Talk About Trucking series, so I'll see y'all next time for the video on how to acquire carriers.